Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. In the last episode, we made it here to this location at Echad, Naeglanc, and it is right south of the Bone Vales, or actually it is in the Bone Vales, and we're going to be helping out some of the inhabitants here, so let's begin.
The old woman of the mountain says we should not trust Vodiad.
Several of my companions were taken from this place following the attack. I was able to fight off the last of the Naeglanc, but I need help to rescue my captive friends. Will you help me? If so, let me know when you're ready to leave. I have discovered the Naeglanc's trail. They have not gone too far, I think. I believe you will find them on the ridge to the north.
Many have recently been taken captive by the Naeglanc. I fear a grisly fate will befall our allies if they are not found and rescued quickly.
So I need to kill 3 sentries. I can do that. That's 1. That is 2. And I need 1 more. Let's blast them from a distance. There we go. And what did I get here? A quest item. This note reads, seek out any Vodiad and drive them from this place. There are 2 encampments. Capture as many of them as possible. Kill the rest. Treeharn. Hall at Echad Naeglanc will be interested in this note. Okay. So now I have to talk to several of some of these tribes people. Thank you for freeing me from those accursed betrayers. Alright, Ilar.
Greetings, friend of the Grey Company.
Thank you for releasing me from the Naeglanc. I will speak with you again at Echad Naeglanc. I'll kill this last sentry, why not?
You're welcome here, as long as you don't trouble us.
This place was once sacred to our ancestors. These Naeglanc have betrayed this place and their people. Thank you for your assistance. Alright, so now I have to defeat the head honcho here. There he is. I shall ambush him. And he is dead. Easy as that. So now I have to speak with Hall. And there he is. Rescue the prisoners from Naeglanc. Thank you for rescuing my companions, Kippen. We are regrouping at Echad Naeglanc. Follow me. I should have known. Treeharn of the Naeglanc is a vicious monster. So this is from that quest item that we picked up. With our allies now freed, we can begin to investigate what is happening here. Alright. So he no longer has any quests for me as of right now, but some other ones have opened up. Notably this guy.
The Grey Company is grateful for your aid.
Thank you for coming to our rescue, Kippen. Several of the local Dunlendings have played an important role in bringing members of the Grey Company through the Bone Vales. These fine people have risked their lives to help us, and we must do the same in kind. I would have you seek out the Naeglanc and lay them low, both to avenge the folk who have fought at our side and to secure a passage through the Bone Vales. Travel north and up the hill. There you will find the remnant of the patrol that attacked us. Bring me their sigils as evidence that the deed is done. Why can't he just take my word for it? I don't understand that. So mistrusting of me. I'm willing to put my life on the line. But he wants proof, because he can't trust me. That's kind of rude. Alright, getting lots of enemies. Alright, I need 4 more. Let me see what area the map is highlighted here. I guess it's all over the place. I just need to be able to find them. That was 6. That is 7. And I need 1 more. Let me get on my pony. Kind of cleared out a large chunk of them, so maybe the last one is going to be a little bit more isolated and far away. There's one. The last victim. Alright, perfect. And then let me go to Echad Naeglanc. Go ahead and turn some of this stuff in.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
With the patrol scattered, we should be able to learn what is happening here in the Bone Vales. Perfect.
Hail, friend. May I have a moment of your time?
There have been reports of wights rising from ancient cairns that line the bone quarry. These cairns have stood for generations unsullied until now. We must find a way to close the cairns. I can never say that word. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. It's awkward every time I say it, but I'll keep saying it the only way I know how. Will you seek out the cairn openings and seal the entrances? If so, travel down the path, then east to the bone quarry. When you have sealed the cairns, find J.R.R and tell him of your deed. You know, I'm kind of tempted. Let me get rid of this for now. And then let me get rid of this for now, because I'm not going to be able to finish those quests until I head over to Galtrev. And that's just going to make the tracker look a little cleaner here on the side.
Mike O'Vonnen, stay a moment and speak with me.
Before our encampment was attacked, several of our allies were investigating the rise of the dead in the bone quarry to the east. According to their reports, unlike in the Lich Bluffs, the Dunlending ancestors that were laid to rest here have never stirred until now. In respect to my Dunlending friends, will you seek out the wights of the Bone Vales and lay them to rest? When you have done this, seek out J.R.R at his encampment at the north end of the bone quarry. Alright, doesn't look like there are any other quests here for now. So I'll head out to the bone quarry. So I do have to defeat 8 wights. Socketed armor. You have acquired a piece of socketed armor. Find an essence that has usage level that is less than or equal to the socketed armor. You can apply the essence to the armor and gain its stats. Choose wisely because essences may only be removed by using Essence Reclamation Scroll. So let's see, I guess it's this thing right here. Interesting. Alright. So not ready to get into all that kind of junk just yet. That's more endgame geared information, I think. And that first wight didn't even count because technically he was not in the quarry. Oh well. What can I do? And what is here? A quest item. Perfect. The chain link that sits before you radiates an eerie glow. The link is of crude design and appears to have several sigils etched into it. Perhaps you should take the link to J.R.R to see if you can discover the origin. Gonna keep moving across here. Alright, excellent. And I think those didn't count. I guess they were not technically in the quarry either. That's frustrating. I hate when that happens. I hate when I kill enemies just outside the border of the accepted quest area and it just counts for nothing. Oh well. Let me lure that last one here, and then these three should be the last three that I need. There we go. Let me seal this one. And it should be one more. Nothing up there. Looking for that one final tomb to enclose. That is a scholar node. I'm thinking up here on the other side of this cliff, maybe. No. It's the one to the south. This is going to be Ilar up here, I believe. So let me actually go finish this quest first before I go and talk to him. That way it can be a little bit more efficient. There we are. Okay, now I can go to Ilar, finally. Let me go back from where I just was, all the way up the hill. He's probably going to have a lot more quests for me, and that's alright. That's what I'm here for, right? To do quests. It's what I do. Every single one of them, hopefully. I climbed up the wrong hill. And now my pony has broken legs.
The Echad requires us to give welcome to Devodiad.
This chain link appears to be a piece of several larger chains that were sold recently to Treherne, Brennan of the Divlig. This link seems to have undergone some dark rites to bind it to a fell spirit to the body of one of our ancestors.
The Echad requires us to give welcome to Devodiad.
With the cairn sealed, fewer of the whites can emerge to stalk the land. It is a shame that this has come to pass.
You are welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
The plight of the Bone Vale saddens my heart. The bodies of those who have passed on should not be fouled in this manner. I weep for those who have fallen.
Even the Echad have need of help on occasion.
Among the remains of the creatures that we have dispatched, several chain links have been recovered. These links hold the key to the travesty that has occurred here. Will you bring me any of these links that you may find while dispatching whites plaguing Plasmaru?
Hear me out, Devodiad, for I have a tale to tell.
These are sad days for our people, Devodiad. Those who went before us and guided us for generations are being defiled by those who have betrayed us. I fear that Plasmaru, the cairn of our greatest leaders, has fallen as well, but it may be that you will learn more of the evil there. The entrance to Plasmaru lies to the east of here. Travel there and defeat the whites, which stand guard outside its entrance. So I do need to reforge, but I'm not going to go out of my way to do that. I'm just going to keep questing. So I need to defeat some whites here. There are a lot of them. Need to do 10. Really? How come that one didn't... I don't know. Maybe I was standing a little bit in front of it, so it didn't get the AoE. Messing up my gambits here. That's alright. Go ahead and blast this guy. Then I'll grab that one. Another one. Let me grab this chest. And I need to kill one more. Already got all the chain links, thankfully. Alright, he's basically dead. And then let me get this backpack. Alright.
I have not seen your kind before.
Sadly, these chains are indeed the ones that were gifted to the Dive League. I feared this might be so. I am unsure how this has been done, but we must find what we can But we must do what we can to prevent our ancestors' bodies from being befouled further.
Greetings! Will you remain here long?
I hope that with the defeat of these abominations, our ancestors will be left to rest. Thank you for your aid in this task.
As long as the sun shines, you are welcome here.
With the recovery of the chain links, I have no doubt that the Dive League are indeed complicit in the raising of the whites here in the Bone Vales. This must not be allowed to continue. Return to Naeglanc in Echad Naeglanc, south and west of here. He will wish to know what we have learned. Okay, so let me head back there. I'll be able to reforge my weapons and continue with this quest chain. That will all be pretty good. Surprised I didn't break my legs there. Not gonna complain, but let me see where I'm trying to go. Just to the side. Am I trying to get all the way up there? No, there's a little hill up here. Perfect.
Greetings, friend of the Grey Company.
While the attack by the Dive League was unexpected, I fear that I must agree with Ilar. These chains confirm that Treehern Brennan is complicit in these actions. One of our allies, Luku, is actually his daughter, and now I fear for her safety. And actually, before I turn this in, let me reforge. I almost forgot about that. What level is this? Oh, these are maxed out now. Okay. So, I will probably need to start deconstructing. Let me see all my level 60s. 29, 29. This one's 60. Let me go ahead and unlock it. And then I'll deconstruct it. And it doesn't really matter which one I pick here. Okay, got all that junk. And then I can identify a new warden item. There you go. I'll identify that. And slot a new one. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's go. Let's turn this in.
Your aid is welcome, friend. The Grey Company is grateful for your aid.
Before our imprisonment, we had heard rumors that the Brennan of the Dive League, Treehern, has begun to fall to dark influences. His daughter, Luku, fearing the decisions that he was making, sought assistance from us. Recently, she has been missing and we fear for the worst. One of our scouts saw her being brought to Plas Maru, which most certainly bodes ill for her. Will you enter that terrible place and find her? Speak with me when you're ready to leave. Very well, Kippen. May the Valar light your way in that dark place.
A great number of the Dive League was seen entering the Great Cairn, Plos Maru. Perhaps it is here that we might discover what causes the dead to stir in the Bone Vales.
Pretty cool area here. Like these waterfalls. So he pronounced it Cairn, which I think was the original pronunciation I was going with. Alright, so we are in Plos Maru. Very interesting place. I'll fight my way in. I have to defeat 5 whites. I can very easily do that. There's nothing here, so I think let me go back to the branch point. I guess I could jump down, but I'll take the scenic route. Oh no, I thought I was about to fall there. Okay. Could go that way or this way. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. Both paths will take me through danger, I believe. Alright, so I've killed all 5 of these. There is a lever here. I'm not sure what that's going to do, but I'm tempted to push it. Oh, I do have to use 3 levers. Okay, so I gotta find them anyways. There's 1. There's 2. I think I see a... Is that a captain back there? It is. And he is guarding the last lever. There you go. Discover what is causing the whites to stir within the Bone Vales. Alright. Which way am I going? Probably this way. I think there was a cage this way. A gate that was closed. I think this is what I opened. Defeat the chieftain and his fell spirit companion. How dare you interfere with our work? My daughter is a trivial price to pay for... to reclaim what should have been ours ages ago. Finish the ceremony, and I will deal with these meddlers. So there's Theron Brennan, and he looks like he's sacrificing his daughter. That's quite mean of him. Why must I suffer these interruptions? Do you not realize that you are but puppets in my hand? I had defeated Mostun, now free Luke. That guy's just walking off. He's chilling out.
Greetings. Will you remain here long?
Untie me, Devodiad. I shall lead you out of this place. You should return to Echad Naeglanc. Okay. Excellent. Before I do that, let me go ahead and reforge. Keep doing that. Keep clicking the wrong guy. Alright, good enough.
Greetings, friend of the Grey Company.
Luku has been one of our allies since we made our way to the Bone Vales. Her release bodes well for our chances of escaping the Bone Vales. However, her father's fall into darkness, and the foul creature whose machinations were the cause of it, may lead these poor people to unending torment. Alright, and I think... got a bunch of reputation things. I need to reforge again. I think I got a bunch of weapons at level 29, so I guess they all leveled up to 30.
My Govanen, stay a moment and speak with me.
Along the valley wall above the bone quarry, a small set of cairns trail further to the west. A large number of whites have been drawn to this area for some unknown reason. Can you seek out the whites in these cairns and banish them from the Bone Vales? It is troubling that the foul demons have begun to move more freely. Travel eastwards along the ridge above the bone quarry and follow the valley to its end. There you will find the cairns in question. When you have done this deed, seek out Mare among the cairns.
Hail, friend. May I have a moment of your time?
I have spoken with my Dunlending allies, and they seem to have belief that spreading ashes before the cairns of the dead will prevent the whites from escaping their tombs. Though I have many doubts of the veracity of this claim. Nevertheless, I promise that this task will be performed before I leave this place. Will you help me? Travel due east from the camp along the southern fork. There you will find the cairns before which you should spread the ashes. When you have done this, find Mare among the cairns. Is that some lag or... Yeah, there we go. I did accept it. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely lagging a little bit here.
And well met, my friend.
Let me see where I'm going. Going north and east. Did these count? Yeah, look at this lag. Oh, man. Oh, well. I'll deal with it. Warden is probably the worst class to play if there is lag, because it's really going to interrupt your timing when you're trying to set up your gambits. That's alright. I can make do. Where am I headed? I'm still going east. Let me keep going that way. Quite laggy indeed. And this should be the last one. Now I just need to spread the ashes. And that is going to be further east, but looks like it's going to be above me, so let me climb around. Yeah, I'll have to keep climbing up. I'm gonna ride past Mare so that way I can do the spreading of the ashes, and then I'll backtrack to him or her. There you go. Scattered some ashes. And looks like the last one here. Perfect.
You're welcome here, as long as you don't trouble us.
Thank you for sending these abominations to oblivion. The evil they represent cannot be tolerated in these sacred lands.
Greetings. Will you remain here long?
The ashes you spread should prevent more of these abominations from emerging from their cairns. Thank you, Devodiad. Alright, and there's no further quest here. So let me head back to the main camp, make sure I didn't miss any quests. But we may be at the point where we may need to start doing these two quests towards Galtrev. But let me just double check, because usually they would give you a vector quest. But you know what? The vector quest may not be active just because I picked it up already. I already picked up a vector to Galtrev from the Stag clan all the way over here. So that's a possibility. I did pass right by the little hill that I'm trying to get to, though. That was silly of me. Yeah, and I don't see any other quests here for now. Alright, so I think we're done in the northern area of the Dunland. So all this right here, and then in the next episode, we're going to ride together to the main central area, and that should open up all sorts of crazy adventures. So I hope you're looking forward to that, and we will do it together in the next episode. Thanks for watching.